I don't know what stage you're at right now. Maybe you've just faced another failure. Maybe you're standing in the ruins of a dream, unsure of what to do next. Or maybe you're just tired. Tired of trying. Tired of fighting. Tired of hoping when the results keep slipping through your fingers. And you know what? That's okay. Yes, you heard me. It's okay. It's okay to feel like you're at your breaking point. It's okay to want to give up. It's okay to cry, to doubt, to feel like you can't keep going. You're human, not a machine, and exhaustion is not weakness. It's a sign that you've been moving, that you've been giving your all, that you've been trying. But here's what I need to tell you now. Don't stop. You can pause, catch your breath, give yourself a moment, but don't give up. Don't put a period where there should be a comma. Don't erase yourself just because you're walking through darkness. Don't close the door just because today feels cold and heavy. You already started. You already took the first step, and that means the fire is already inside you. Maybe it's barely flickering right now. Maybe your surroundings are trying to snuff it out. Maybe that voice in your head keeps whispering, enough. But I promise you, there is more strength in you than you realize. You've just forgotten how to hear it. You've spent too long focused on the failures, too long listening to the doubt, too long comparing your journey to someone else's highlight reel. Enough of that. Look at yourself. Look at the ground you've already covered. That wasn't by accident. That wasn't nothing. That's proof that you are not someone who gives up at the start. You're alive. You're still in the fight. And if you're still reading this, it means you still have the most important thing, the desire to move forward. And I'm here to remind you that desire already sets you apart. It already makes you alive. And that alone is enough reason to keep going. Try again. Not because someone's telling you to, but because your soul is asking for it. Try again. Not because it's easy, but because this is your path. Try again because you can, because you're worthy, because you're not alone. Have you ever stopped to think, where did we get this idea that we're supposed to succeed on the first try? That we should try once and instantly win. Start something once and immediately be great at it? One step, and you're at the finish line. It's a lie. One of the cruelest lies we've ever been taught. Look at real life. A child learns to walk by falling over and over again. Imagine if they gave up after the third fall. Imagine if they said to themselves, walking's just not for me. But they don't quit. They get up again and again. They fall and they rise. Because they haven't learned fear yet. They don't have limiting beliefs, only a pure, burning desire to move forward. But then we grow up, and with adulthood comes the fear of failure, the fear of looking weak, the fear of losing face. We're scared of the second attempt, ashamed of the third, and we don't even dare to try a 10th time. But here's the truth. Winners aren't the ones who succeeded on their first try. Winners are the ones who kept trying until it worked. Failure is not proof that you're incapable. It's a step. It's part of the path. It's what every successful person has gone through. Try again, not because failure won't happen, but because you are greater than any failure. Try again because every attempt brings you closer, even if you can't see it right away. Try again because one day you'll look back and say, thank you for not giving up. You might not see the progress. You might feel stuck, like everything you do is pointless, like you're pushing, and the door still won't open. But the truth is, you're closer than you think. Results don't always appear instantly. Change happens silently inside you. You've grown stronger, but you didn't notice. You've learned patience, but never marked the moment. You've started believing in yourself more, acting with more confidence, more depth, more intention. But your mind still whispers, nothing's changing. Don't believe it. You're walking a path most people never even start. You've already taken steps many would never dare to take. And even if it's hard right now, it doesn't mean you failed. It means you're in the process, and you're so much closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Picture a rock. You strike it again and again. Dozens of blows. Nothing. Another 100. Still nothing. But then, on the 101st hit, it cracks. Was that strike magical? A coincidence? Number one, it was the power of accumulated effort. It worked not because that strike was special, but because you didn't quit at 100. Same with you. Maybe your 101st step is right around the corner. Maybe it's tomorrow. Maybe it's next week. Maybe it's the very next try, but you'll never see it if you quit now. So don't trust your doubts more than your effort. You've worked, you've given your energy, you've tried. And that has already changed you, already brought you closer, already shaped a version of you who can handle so much more. You think you're weak? Number weak is the one who gave up. You're still moving, which means you're stronger than yesterday. Ask yourself, what if this is the moment? The one try that changes everything. The one that breaks the ice, the one that opens the door, the one that leads to the breakthrough. What if you're just one step away from what you've dreamed of? You'll never know if you quit now. History is full of people who gave up just inches from success. They were tired, scared, frustrated. They said, how much longer? But the truth is, a little longer was all it would have taken. You can go longer. You can go again. You can go further. Each attempt isn't just a shot at success. It's training your will. It's forging your character. It's proof that you don't give up. You can make mistakes. You can fall. You can crash. But if you keep going, you're alive. And as long as you're alive, everything is still possible. The greats, they didn't get it right the first time. They tried thousands of times. They failed. They were misunderstood, laughed at, pushed away, but they kept going. Because inside them was a fire. Because inside was a voice saying, try again. And now the question is, do you hear that voice? Because it doesn't scream, it whispers, soft but relentless. Just one more time. You've got this. Don't stop now. And eventually, that whisper drowns out the noise of doubt, the fear, the pain, because it's coming from the deepest part of you. Sure, you could live a life of comfort, a life without risks, without attempts, without failure, but also without rising, without discovering, without pride in who you've become. One day you'll look back and ask yourself, what if I hadn't quit? What if I had tried just one more time? What if the breakthrough was closer than I thought? You'll never know if you quit now. You can choose the easy way and regret it forever. Or you can choose the path of effort, of pain, of falling. But live knowing you gave it everything. That you didn't betray yourself, that you didn't sell your dream for comfort. Every time you want to give up, remember, you've already come so far. You've already poured in so much. You've already fought so hard. So why stop now? Maybe this step is the one that changes everything. Maybe this try opens the door you've been knocking on. Maybe you are closer than you think. You just can't stop now. Not after everything. Not after how far you've come, not when the next step might be the one. Do you really think you've come this far by accident? Do you honestly believe that everything you've already been through means nothing? Look back. Remember all those days you wanted to quit, but didn't. All those moments when you felt completely empty inside, yet still kept going. You've already proven to yourself that you're capable of more than you think, but right now, you've forgotten. Right now, it feels like you have no strength left, that you're too tired, that it's too late, that it's too hard. But that's a lie. That's fear dressed up as common sense. That's exhaustion pretending to be truth. You are not weakness. You are not a mistake. You are not defeat. You are the result of every past victory. You are the sum of every step you took forward despite the pain. You are someone who has already won, whether you realized it or not. So now, in this moment, when it feels hardest, when you want to give up the most, this is exactly the time to remind yourself who you are. You are not weak. You are simply at a new level, and a new level always demands new strength, new effort, new patience. So show yourself what you're capable of. Don't prove it to the world. Prove it to yourself, because you are your biggest opponent and you are your own greatest hero. Listen carefully. You didn't come this far just to turn around. You've invested too much to walk away. You've endured too much to give up now. There's only one barrier left, and it's inside you. It's not the circumstances, not the lack of time, not the people around you. It's you, your choice, your belief, your determination to keep going. Because do you know what's on the other side of your fear? Your next victory, your next version, your true strength. And you either take that step or stay stuck where you are. You either keep moving despite the exhaustion or go back to what you were trying to escape. You either try one more time or live the rest of your life regretting that you gave up too soon. So stand up, clear your mind, ignite your heart, and go